which stands for Three Phases of Music. Cliff, tell us a little bit about your background in music.
Well, back in the old days, everybody calls them old days. We used to have like a tribute band, and our most fun playing tribute band. Those guys, they loved playing Grand Funk. I mean, that was their tribute band that they wanted to copy. And that was probably one of my most funnest bands I ever played in.
Okay, and how long did that last?
We played together when we were kids, probably 5 years, 4 or 5 years. It's a blast.
Did you go your separate ways after that?
Yeah, we
Picked up another band?
everyone went their own way, and a couple of us, got together later in life. But basically, they just that band never really pieced back together to play those Grand Funk tunes again.
So how many bands would you say you've been involved in over the, 30-year music career that you have?
Hell yeah. It's been a lot. Great experiences. The guys played with, and girl players and singers were great.
I know you mentioned one time that you had a band that it was very unique. You put a band together, and within how many practices?
Yeah, that band we put together, and we probably had 3 practices and held a really big concert. It was unbelievable, the turnout, and that band had a great young charisma, just kicked it off, never even, it's a 4-piece band, and it just really flew. But everyone went their own ways and played, other music. But that wasn't like a tribute band, or it was just a cover tune band. They cover tunes.
Have you ever come across those players again?
Yeah, those players eventually came back together, and we put together the 3 p.m. band, and that was pretty successful. We played, some concerts, and we'll show you some videos of those guys playing.
What does 3 p.m. stand for?
3 Phases of Music, and we came up with that because of the past, present, future, name, and the studio, recording in the studio, and we kind of gave the studio that name. 3 p.m. was actually really the name that we used out playing.
Tell us about just start with one of your bands.
Well, this band here was the original, the 3 p.m. band, and it was those players were put together in 19. So we got back together and played, a lot of different shots, a lot of different places, and it was a really good, like we were saying before, that was one of the bands that really clicked, and we didn't have any practice. We got out there and did our thing, and had a good time. Everybody had.
Didn't you pull this singer out of the audience?
No, she never ever sang in a band. This girl never, and she always wanted to sing in a band, and so she did this concert for us, and we never seen her again.
Oh wow, isn't that amazing?
It was yeah. Never ever sing in a band, and just want to have an opportunity to do it. So.
This is an outdoor concert also, right?
Yep.
You sold tickets to it?
Oh yeah, we sold tickets. It was.
How much did you charge for the tickets?
I don't even remember. $5, $10, something like that.
And now how much are tickets to a concert?
$20.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. Okay. Stop there.
This is another band you're playing with.
Yeah, this is the 3 p.m. players. And this is about 30 years later, and they're still phenomenal players. This is playing at the Coliseum, and
The vocalist is different, but the players.
yeah,
are
the band
same.
players, yeah, we always traded out. We traded out vocals. We had a lot of vocals, like some of the band's Journey, and then they trade out singers too. And we run across some really phenomenal singers. This girl here was absolutely excellent singer. Lot of talent. And the players had really progressed in the manner of the tunes that we played. They really learned them probably really more professional than any player to the note, and they weren't really like clown around players, or it wasn't like a jam. It was actually like if you listen to the song, you were hearing them, and if you and the songs that this band wrote together, they played them in a manner that always played them the same way. And I wish we would have spent more time in the studio writing them. But the guitar player, there was a band that was, really interested in his licks and how he played them, and so the talent that they had in playing and stuff, they should have wrote more songs because the talent was there. Okay.
We're going to be talking about his background in music, the bands he's with. Cliff, this video here is a tribute to...
Well, Grand Funk. I mean, one of the first bands I played in was a three-piece band, and these guys, we were like a Grand Funk tribute band. And they just loved this group, and all of us went on to play in other groups, but it was like, really hard to get them to get away from this band, because they were a great band, and it was fun to play them. And even today, we'll go out at places, and we went to Cocoa not too long ago, and the band was out playing their music, and the audience just loved it. It was a great beach concert.
Grand Funk will never grow old, right?
No, they kick, and they were really good. And what can we say? And even in the 3 p.m. band, which is
that you're in the 3 p.m. band now.
Yeah, and they played this group too. We actually did that song there, American Band, and it was great. We had a good time. Great players.
So even 30 years later in your music career, you're still playing Grand Funk.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was great to be a part of that. To be a tribute band to that three-piece band.
So from that point, you went on to another band, which wasn't a tribute band.
No, we just played cover tunes.
Here's a band you played with probably, I'd say about 25 years ago.
Yeah, 1985, around in there. And this is the original 3 p.m. band. And we changed singers, and this was the very first girl singer. And this girl was really remarkable. She never ever sang in a band before and wanted to get out there and sing in a band. And we also had another singer in this band, Tom. And we did this concert, and
how long did it take you to actually get this concert together?
Well, we only actually got together 3 times and practiced three times, and then we pulled the concert off. Everyone played excellently.
Where did you hold this concert at?
It was at Hanson and McAllister's. They had like a 15-acre or so field. I don't really remember.
So this was outside?
Yeah, it's an outside concert. Great.
Did you sell tickets to it?
Yep. Yeah.
How much did you charge for a ticket?
It's like $5-10. I don't remember. It's 30
Did they get a hot dog or anything with it?
Yeah, we gave food and beer and stuff like that. It was for the, you paid so much to get in. Everything was free, and it was a lot of fun.
A lot of people showed up?
Yeah, and the concert went together really good because the charisma was there in the band, and it was put together so